Hi, this is Cynthia Ortiz. It is April 20th, 2022. Here we go with the second false arrest again. Everybody acts like this has not been talked about before. Listen, it has over and over and over and over. Since the first one, the harassment email is that. The harassment email can be found right here and everywhere. There's 3 of them going back to like 2017. I'm going to send her home, harass the hell out of her, and when she tells on me, I'm going to say she's harassing me. It's been talked about and talked about and talked about and talked about. All the different angles you've tried have been talked about. Let's frame her for a murder. Let's try to get her on drug trafficking. Let's try to get her on prostitution. Let's give her jewelry and tell everybody she stole it and get her on possession of, starve her to death so she'll take it to a pawn shop. And then we'll say she's in possession of stolen jewelry. There's been 7, 8 different angles Mr. Perry has gone at to try to do a second false arrest. And I guess what the deal is we're going to put her back in jail. We'll figure out where she can live, but not in Oklahoma. Get out of my life. I moved twice to get away from you, Weird Charles, and your drama. Twice. Completely changed my life. To get away from you and your drama, and everything's a thing, and everything's a problem, and everything's a big ordeal, and there's one profound catastrophic loss after another. You bother and bother and bother and bother and bother and bother and bother. And in a way, we can't get over it. It's criminal activity. It's been said over and over and over and over. Coercion is a crime. They're trying to get you on that. Witness tampering. Grand larceny with intent to coerce. Interference with contracts and commerce with intent to coerce. Starve her into a lie. Well, shit, that didn't work. Throw her back in jail and tell her she has to move over to this place and she has to sign this apology we did for her, or she has to sit here and rot. That's the plea deal. And I said no. You're caught. Here's the thing. Once you guys have been caught, and I have the I told you so, you confirmed a recording, and you don't know who in law enforcement has those recordings. And you guys go right back at it, and everybody's going, how'd she find out? How'd she find out? How does she know? The thing is, I know. What law enforcement agency has the actual recordings? Which one has it? You don't know that. Who gave me the Fabian puzzle? Huh? So, to get this out today, I flat out emailed them. Email me the fucking lie, and I'll read it to the media. That's what you want to do. We're going to put her in jail, fake up something, and do another fraud before a court of law, go into court and lie, get another false arrest warrant, get her back in jail, because the whole starvation thing is not working. Starve her into a lie. If she has to sleep under I said this last night. If she has to sleep under a bridge or have no food for a week, she'll do what we tell her and lie. Yeah, okay, so that didn't work because you tried it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll starve. How about that? Now you're going to do the second false arrest, which you've tried that again, 7 different angles. We've already talked about them all more than once, over and over and over and over. And we'll tell her there's a plea agreement, but she has to sign this apology. Listen, we've talked about, we just need her to apologize. We've talked about that, Perry, over and over and over and over. You were recorded in the summer telling somebody, just charge her. And you're arguing back and forth with this man. He's like, no, yeah, no. Finally you go, can I just be candid with you? We just need her to apologize. Just charge her. When she's in jail, we'll coerce her into it. Duress. Anything that causes me duress is coercion. You're in a lot of trouble for that. How did I find out this today? Because you're in a lot of trouble for that, dumbass. Listen. I've been my whole life in dealing with very intelligent people where you say it one time and then they remember that if you tell a story about something that 6 months ago or a year ago, they'll go, yeah, I remember that. What the hell is wrong with you? We got to get on your meds. We got to say the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over, and you're caught, and we've said it, and you're caught, and we've said it, and you're caught, and we've said it, and I don't know what the hell is your problem. We've talked about the second false arrest umpteen jillion times, and when you guys do something, we remember it. It doesn't do that. We don't do this thing of let the dust settle and try again. Create a panacea. Nope, we remember that. It goes into a file. We keep it. And then when you threaten it again, we talk about it again. But we still have the one recording, and then the second recording, the second time you talked about it, and the third recording, the third time you talked about it, and the fourth one, the fourth time you talked about it. What planet do you people live on? I'm going to do the disclaimer, use allegedly. Nobody's been found guilty in a court of law yet. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm being coerced. That is criminal activity. That's why you're getting told on. Everybody's sick and tired of that. It's happened more than ever when you fuck with me. Why can't you get the cause and effect? Why? I've never seen so many slow people in my life. I'm used to dealing with very intelligent people. You say it once. When you fuck with me, you get caught. Our shrink is like, man, Mr. Perry needs to be in a special needs facility. He can't function normally. Because what's normal function? Normal function is you get up, you go to work. You're a productive, successful person in the community. You help people. You enjoy time with your family. You go to bed, you get up and you do it again the next day. Not sitting around in a meeting, how can I ruin this person's life? Peeping Tom problem. Peeping Tom is a crime, Charles. Hacking is a crime, Charles. Stalking is a crime, Charles. Witness tampering is a crime, Charles. False arrests are a crime, Charles. Fraud in court, perjury, crime, Charles. Coercion is a crime, Charles. You need a better attorney. Yours is stupid. Doesn't know how to read the law. We have a prosecutor, Mr. Warman, that does. So when we get these and y'all all get all shocked and dismayed, how'd she know? How'd she know? Because you're under a police investigation. What police have the actual recordings? What police have the actual recordings? This has been going on since before I moved here. I've said that. I moved twice not to have to deal with this. Mr. Perry, listen to the words. Everybody, Tulsa Police, Mr. Perry, Judge Parker, everybody listen to the words I'm saying to you right now. I picked up my whole life, completely changed it, turned it upside down. Not mine, only my child's, who was like 12 at the time, 10, 11, 12 at the time, moved to a whole nother town, started all over again, and he came stalking there. So I had to do the same. I met somebody I really liked, Fabian. I met him at work. I watched him work, mind his own business, not bother other people, help people when he could, and I liked him. I think he's a great guy. I think he's hot. I think he's sexy. Perry starts butting in, I have to move again. I didn't really want to leave him. I had to move again. I had to do that all over again. Load what we could fit in our car, what very little we had left, after Mr. Perry took and ruined and robbed everything else, Ms. Parker, Judge Parker. And started all over again in Oklahoma, where my family is. It's not your family, Mr. Perry. He's come up here and caused one catastrophic loss after another. He's in Oklahoma more than he's in Lubbock. Make him prove his schedule. Make him do that. I moved twice to get away. I said, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. What part of that is difficult for you to understand? Our shrink thinks you need to be in a special needs facility, a nursing home, a mental hospital, or some such thing because you can't function normally. I'm functioning, she says I'm high functioning under extreme, prolonged duress because all you do all day is sit on your fat, lazy ass and cause me duress. That is not how you get a date. We don't even know what the fuck your goals are. You don't get a date ruining someone's life. Trying to put them in jail. Trying to get them, starve them into a lie. Take their home, take their car. Mr. Perry, I want you to understand something. I have said this to you over and over and over and over. No one cares what you think, sir. Shut up. The more you talk, the more pissed off everyone gets. We're sick of hearing it. You don't even make sense. You're not all there. When you guys get caught and you try to do it anyway, there's evidence right there. You are off your nut crazy. You have nothing you do makes any sense. Nothing you do. You're caught again today. There's a cause and effect here. There's a correlation. When you guys commit a crime against me or try to or plan one, you get caught. You're seeing things happen you've never seen before. I'm quoting your guy. And it happens every day. And it has since the McNamara email. Mr. Perry's trying to do the McNamara email all over again. It's election time. He needs a smear campaign. I don't owe you a lie. You know what? I did my part. I moved twice to get away from you and your drama. And your mental problems. And your hardships and your cruelty. And everybody's tired of dealing with all that, Mr. Perry. And we're sick of hearing you talk. We've asked you to shut up and get out. Shut the hell up. We're sick of hearing it. You need a lie. I want a lie. I want this. I need that. Nope. I said no. Mr. Perry, I said no. Mr. Perry, I'm repeating myself. Judge Parker, Mr. Warman, I'm repeating myself. I said no. No means no. It ought to only have to be said once. I'm sick and tired of Mr. Perry's rape. I'm sick and tired of him breaking into my home, sitting on top of me, and raping the shit out of me. He's getting kicked off. If he doesn't like that, then he needs to get off me and get the fuck out of my life. He's been asked to do that for years. I'm not in love with him. I'm creeped out by him. One time, Mr. Perry, is all it should be said. Once. And the more you refuse to respect my rights and wishes, and you go at me anyway, the more of this crap we get. And then you guys are all, ooh, how'd she find out? We found out because your client pissed off all the wrong people. We found out, TPD, because Mr. Perry pissed off my guys. They are actually getting the job done. I don't know what the hell's wrong with y'all. I don't even care. We're sick and tired of dealing with it. You need to do your job. You don't take a police report from a woman who's reporting domestic violence and give it to the offender so that the offender can obstruct justice and cause the loss of evidence. You call that person in, you properly collect the fucking evidence, and then you investigate it like a cop does, and then you do the right thing. Or you're not in the loop when you need to be in the loop. Nobody owes you a lie. Richard, did you do that? Which one of you did that? I've never questioned it. I've never banged my fist on your table in your office and demanded to know who almost got me killed. Who caused me to lose my home? Who did that to me? Who had me smeared all over the news? You want somebody to do that to you? Why'd you do it to me? Who let Chief Miller get killed? Because you did that to me. And you should have put that guy in jail right then. Had you done your investigation the right way, I promise you, Mr. Perry would have been in jail and not able to kill Chief Miller and do what he did to Mike. You want to be Mike? How would you like to be Mike? You think that's funny? What you guys did, what you guys let happen there? You think we think that's funny? What if it was your family with no dad? What if it was your family going through what they're going through, the Neelys and the Millers? Why would you put somebody through that? Why the fuck would you do that? It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Look at this, TPD. We're getting tired of this. We're waiting on one thing, and they got a whole bigger group. You could do your part here in Oklahoma and speed this up. 5 guys. 5 people. Did you get paid? Why are you doing what you're doing? If you really wanted to know who the guys are helping me, you'd investigate Charles and probably bump right into him. That's kind of how that works. There's no ocean in Arizona. I'm not the criminal. The ocean is in California. That's where our guys are. That's Perry. He's a criminal. He's getting told on because he's pissing everybody off. So are you, by the way. We have a reasonable expectation that cops are going to do the right thing, and when they don't, I haven't done anything but give a verbal beatdown, a verbal scolding. Other than that, and oh, by the way, maybe you ought to watch this kind of stuff, TPD. The training video for cops on the National Stalker Resource video. You know what they don't say? Give the police report to the offender and allow that person to obstruct justice and take your evidence. You know what else they say? Collect the evidence right that minute. They don't say, tell the victim, we don't take evidence here. That's not how we do things here. And I'm like, today it is here. Because I had somebody hit my car, and it's likely related to it's likely related to stalking. Chances are high. Oh, I see what that is. Hang on. I'm going to find it for you, TPD. We put this up for you. Because you guys don't know how to do stalking cases. Do you see this, TPD? I know you guys watch these because Perry says he's being harassed. So I know you guys watch everything. It's right here, TPD. This is how you properly respond to stalking complaints. Not hand it to the offender and let him obstruct justice. And by physical force, prevent and delay reporting of crimes. You take the evidence while the person's right there. Because otherwise there could be degradation of evidence like I had. No video. I didn't sit down with a video at Joe's place, Lady Godiva's, and go over it with you and say, here's what happened that night. You didn't get my texts and preserve them. I did. I preserved my texts all by my baby self. And you didn't get my blood to see if there was arsenic in it or something else or nothing. I was getting sick. There was something. The funniest thing, Mike Neely had the same thing happen. Police officer, Mike Neely, took my vandalism report 6 days later. Is found unconscious and in respiratory distress. Not a mark on it, but accused of murdering by beatdown. A drunken brawl. You don't have a drunken brawl and end up with not a mark on you and kill the other guy. We all know that. Surely TPD is smart enough to know that. You allowed that. We're pissed. We're all pissed at you. Okay? You know we've said it. Nothing wrong with telling you we're pissed at you. We have the right to redress. You don't have the right to violate the rights of citizens. You don't have the right to coerce me for Mr. Perry. And a lot of y'all have complained about it. You don't like it. You don't want to be used for that. You might have, I don't know how many do and how many don't, nor do I care. I don't care. I came here to get away from this monster. I moved twice. What the fuck else was I supposed to do? Charles, I don't want anything to do with you. You're pissing everybody off. That's why you get told on. She's got all this stuff here. She's not going to sign his plea agreement and his prepared apology that she doesn't feel or want or think. It's his words, not hers. You're going to stay in jail or we're going to make you do this plea agreement and you have to sign this apology. Mr. Perry, I told you to shut up, didn't I? The more you contact me, the more you peeper rate me, the more you hack me, the more problems you cause for me and loss, and the longer Mike Neely's in jail, the more we find out. Beforehand, not after. I'm not in jail now. I'm not sitting in jail right now. It's the McNamara email where I said he's trying to do a false arrest, didn't I? That's not here. That's going to be here. Look at all this, Perry. This is all the stuff we got before you did it. See, even Matt, where's her whereabouts? And then I get the mail at my house. That was illegal, Matt. Stalker Matt. Look, this is how many cops have complained. I don't want to pull her over. Don't ask me to do that. This is the chick that lost her butt trying to help Mike Neely, a cop. When they want me to pull her over. I think when she blows by here, which they're not supposed to know when she's blowing by here, but since they hacked her phone and sit there and watch GPS her phone, they're going to tell me when she's coming by, I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. I just didn't see it. Something else happened. Everybody's sick and tired of y'all. Listen to the words, I'm going to say it again. You're getting told on because everybody's sick and tired of y'all. Mr. Perry, you're getting told on and 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 told on because everyone's sick and tired of y'all. Go away. Get off me, rapist. Get away from me. I don't want to hear what you have to say. I want you to shut up and get out. The more you talk, the more pissed off we all get. I said shut up. That's what I mean. Get away from me. Get the hell away from me. I'm not going to lie for you. Mark Warman, write it down. I'm not lying for your client. You want to put me in jail to coerce a lie? I'm making it known for the record right now. I said no. No means no. Get your bitch client off me. You don't have a choice. You'll go to jail with them. I think they're already planning that. I think they got a wiretap on you too or something. There's no attorney-client privilege. I know that. This is what you did to me with my house. All of this stuff, Mr. Perry, is before. This one here, this letter to the U.S. Attorney, you know what that came from? Those two officers that came to see me at Sensations in August 2015. He told us to find some way to arrest you. We said, nope, that's not why we're cops. We signed up to be cops to help people like you. We told them no. We don't want to be used for that. But That doesn't mean he won't find an asshole like Richard to do it for him. He will. There's always a Richard out there. He'll take the bribe and do illegal shit for a little bitch. He'll be the bitch of a sex weirdo. Best he can do. Right, Richard? Guys like you mess it up for the good ones. I want you to know that. We're pissed about it. That's the McNamara email. You're trying to do the same fucking thing every damn day, and you get caught. You don't know what that means, do you? He needs to be in a special needs facility. Everybody has to repeat themselves all the time, and he can't function normally. Because we all know it's not normal to sit around and peep on women and coerce a lie and wreck their cars and harass them and starve them. That isn't normal functioning. That's some psychotic sick shit right there, Richard. So, nobody owes you an apology, Mr. Perry. You're the offender. That's you. I don't go where you are. You're coming where I am, where I came after moving twice to get away from you. You're pathetic. We're all sick and tired of dealing with it. There's all that. These are witness statements. That's the first false arrest you did. I filed my report on the 21st, Richard. Whoever gave it over to the offender. I'm arrested on the 29th. You can't. It's false reporting. False report in retaliation for a public servant doing his job. I'm not charged in Oklahoma. I'm charged in Texas. He didn't have a job to do in Oklahoma. I didn't give a shit about his politics. Never mentioned that. I complained about his stalking. Your politics, politically, you're a piece of nothing to me. I was in it all my life. I had a lot of people I could call if I needed something. And I didn't do Texas legislation, dumbass. Sneaking up behind my house and watching me in my backyard is not what you do to pass a law in Texas. So guess what? The shrink said he's not even clear on what his duties are legislatively. He's not over in Lubbock doing them. He's over in Oklahoma breaking the law. That's not normal. This is not normal, what he does all day. I'm sorry. Judge Parker and I were friends, and I guess she's the judge doing something on this. Judge Parker, make him account for his time. Because I promise you we will in his criminal case. And he won't be able to. Look when I get the call back. Not till the fucking 15th. Charles, I'm never going to call you. He's typing in my phone this morning. I've got options for you. Call me. Hold your breath. I'll get right on that. No one gives a fuck. Get away from me. Just get away from me. Just shut up and go away. The more you contact me, the more you get caught. The more you cause a problem for me, the more you get caught. The more you bother me, the more you get caught. What part of that don't you understand? It's been that way every day since the McNamara email. Every fucking day. What part of that don't you get? I'm not repeating myself again. You got a problem if somebody has to say the same thing to you this many times. Special needs facility, sir. Try one. Bond conditions. You said you'd leave me alone, so leave me the fuck alone. The more you contact me, Mr. Perry, the more pissed off I get, and the more you get told on. The more you contact me, Mr. Perry, the more mad I get. I hate it. I told you to stop that. Get off me. Get away from me. Stop contacting me. Leave me alone. The more mad I get. This is an admission of guilt and an agreement to stop. Right here, where it says, you will leave me alone. That's my bond conditions. Why the hell is your name in that? You know what Lucky said about that? I've seen a lot of bond conditions. That's not what this is. This is a cover-up negotiation. That's what this is. You got a senator's name in someone's bond conditions where he's alleging made a false police report. That was never investigated, by the way, because he obstructed justice and caused her to lose her evidence. And he's agreeing to leave her alone. Yeah, I've not seen bond conditions that look like that. You know what this is? That's a cover-up negotiation. That's what that is. Lucky wasn't stupid. Richard, you guys at TPD, Lucky was not stupid. Lucky knew what he did, what Charles was up to. Why don't you? Yep. This was what my shrink said. After a year and a half of therapy. Court-ordered therapy. You were trying to make me look crazy. Actually, what she said is, he is stalking her and she's scared of him, and this was a stalking escalation. And you're trying to do another one. And you did another one Saturday night, didn't you? I've still not got the picture of the guy's car. Because your bumper has the damage on it, sir, on the passenger side. Furthest away from me. The side of my car is damaged. My bumper head doesn't have a mark on it. And he jumps out of his car. You ran into me. I'm waiting to pull. I'm sitting here waiting for another car to pull out so I can pull in. And you're pulling out and you backed into me. No, sir. The damage is on my side of my car, not the back. You did it. So, I don't know what the hell the problem is, but I need you to stop it. You're caught. You're caught again. Look at that. Does that not look like a death threat? Arsenic? Where's my blood test? You have to file a police report to get a protective order, Charles. You're threatening death and false arrest. Then you know, I need a protective order, don't I? I'm a witness, sir. Stay away from me. Where's the marks on Mike? Where are they? Where's the marks on him? Where's the marks on Mike that look like he was in a fight? He wasn't in a fight. You did the same thing to him. We're tired of dealing with it, Charles. I don't want to deal with it, Charles. Charles, I don't want to hear from you, Charles. Don't contact me, Charles. It pisses me off because I told you not to. I'm not going to help you. I want for you to be in jail so we don't have to go through this anymore. And this guy gets to go home. Because you can't beat a guy to death and look like that. And the red swollen right hand, he's got an IV in it. In the arrest report, there's no other injuries mentioned. His hands will look like Chief Miller's face. We're tired of dealing with this. This was when you fucked up my appeal, Charles. You don't get to do that. That's also illegal. You're going to go to jail for that, too. Yeah, you think you're going to pull a... That's the Fabian puzzle I got in jail. Wasn't up to you, was it? You're the butt-in, see? You're depicted as the little butt-in. See, right there? You're nothing but a butt-in. And you're temporary. And you're causing sadness and fear. And everybody's sick and tired of feeling that. So you get told on and told on and told on and told on the more you fuck with me. So don't fuck with me. It's been that way every day. So I'm duly noting it for the record right now. Let me do the disclaimer again. Use allegedly. Nobody's been found guilty in court yet. Apply the but-for standard. But for you doing this shit to me all the time, we would do a podcast about it to document it for the record. In our case, you do whatever the fuck you want with it. Shove it up your ass if you want. But it's going to be used in your criminal case. These are my words, my intent. What I want. Not you in my life. So I'm not going to read your fucking apology. Those aren't my words, those are your words. And you're not going to coerce it by jail. I said no. I'm saying it now before you do some sort of false arrest again. I said no. Apply the reasonable, prudent individual standard. No reasonable, prudent individual would do that. Because you're going to continue to reoffend and reoffend and reoffend and reoffend until somebody kicks your ass. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening when you're told on. And everybody who didn't do something should have is going to have to explain what the fuck that. Why? Why the fuck did you do that? Why did you allow there to be more victims? So my guys are busy. Don't you think they're busy trying to make sure there's no more victims as best they can without revealing who they are? Because it's a need to know. But you know why? Dead Lucky and almost dead framed Mike. Almost dead framed Cindy. Why? Maybe that's why. And then I assert all constitutional rights and you don't get to violate them. And you are every fucking day. You can't know where I am unless you're hacking my phone. I don't call you up and go, I think I'll go do this now. I think I'll go do that now. I don't tell anybody where I am or what I'm doing or where I'm going. Leave me the fuck alone. Normally I might tell a friend or a neighbor or family, but I can't do that because you. I have a stalker. I moved twice to get away from him. And he does nothing but sit on his fat, lazy ass all day making trouble. And we've all had enough of it, Mark. And so don't ask who told her, how she find out. You already know the answer to that. Maybe you ought to just fuck off and leave us alone. Then there won't be anything to tell. Comply with the law like everybody the fuck else, please. We're sick and tired of dealing with you, Charles. Nobody cares what you think. You aren't asked. You were told to shut the hell up and get away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Act like you understand what people say to you. We've all said this all before. This is a repeat of the fucking repeat, Mr. Perry. Okay, so Mr. Perry has jammed up my phone so bad, like not much is working on it right now, but I pulled this up. This is justiceforsin.com. Everything he's done to me for years has been documented here on this blog, on this website. So I guess what happened is the person who commented on she's got all this. She's got all this stuff here. This is a lot of evidence here. There's text, there's emails, I've done podcasts and going through Mr. Neely's case, there's no way he could have done that. Murder, and Mr. Perry did it. We had a reporter yesterday that said, if they had done what she said, give it back and get the hell out. In March 2020, Mike is home. They leave her money alone. They leave her the hell alone. She's making her own money. He's not bothering it. There's no communications at all. Then we would say she's wrong. They didn't do anything to Mike. It wasn't them that killed Chief Miller and tried to kill Mike and frame him. She's wrong. They helped him get home. She's fine. She's doing well. But that's not what happened. Instead, they've done everything to lie and cover up. They don't let her testify. She's about to starve to death. They keep trying to put her back in jail, try to find some way to. They're doing this, they're doing that. They're causing all these car accidents is weird. And, like I said, I didn't get the picture of the guy's back end. If the damage is on the side of my car right by the tire where they always hit, and his damage is on the back of his bumper, passenger side, then it's not likely that I hit him with the side of my car. He backed into me. That's why it's on the bumper. So I'm asking for a picture, and I'm like, I'll never hear from him again. He's committing fraud. I'm telling you, he works for Charles. He's one of those insurance scammer guys. Yep, probably. Anyways, I'll never hear from him again. Sure shit. Never heard from, I don't have the picture. So what are you hiding, Charles? So the guy was looking at all this that I have here, and he's like, it's documenting a lot of perjury and a lot of fraud. It's documenting a lot of perjury and a lot of fraud. So what happens then is that we get, I guess the guy was like, she's got all that. She doesn't need to take their deal. They're going to false arrest her, put something in front of her. Here's your options. Sign my apology. It's not my words. It's Charles Perry's words, not Cynthia Ortiz's words. Because you don't have a choice. We put you in jail. You're going to sit here until you sign it. You're going to starve and live under a bridge till you do what we tell you. I've been threatened with that every day for many, many years. Every fucking day. And I said no. I don't know you shit. You know what you need to do? Comply with the law. Go fucking be normal. Then you won't have anything to cover up, will you? We don't need a lie. We're not asking people to go to jail or lie. Then if you lie, I'll let you out. You hear any of us saying that? You're saying that. You're threatening that. You're the criminal. You're committing the crime in Oklahoma, where I came to get away from you. Nobody asked you here. Nobody invited you here. I don't know who it was. I just talked to Charles Perry, and I'm a little confused here. He acts like he thinks Cynthia's family's his family. Does he realize that's not his family? That's our family. Does he even know that? I don't think he has a grasp on reality. Get yourself some help. And stop bothering me with your weirdo problem. And your mentally ill problem. And your, I need to be in a nursing home problem. One time is all we say. David, we thought you were the smart one. I'm not seeing it. I'd like to see it. Because you do the same thing. You guys get caught planning it and you try to do it anyway. Mr. Robertson, when you get caught planning a crime, that's premeditation. Which law enforcement agency has the actual recordings? Which law enforcement agency gave me the Fabian puzzle? Until you can answer that question, you're up shit creek. I found out again today, just now. She's not going to do a plea deal and read off his apology, sign that apology when she's got all that. Mr. Perry, listen to the words I'm saying. I don't care what you think. You're not all there. I've been thinking circles around you in my sleep for 10 years. Nobody's caught your crime like me. You really need to remember who it is you're talking to before you start threatening me, and you act like you don't know. You act like you have no idea what I'm saying. Can't perform, he can't even keep up with normal, much less be excellent or high functioning. You know, a retarded monkey can sit on their butt and watch TV all day and make strange noises. Did you know that? You have the skill set of a retarded monkey. You better start proving that you can keep up with everybody else and go be normal and get busy functioning normally. They're about to put you in the nut house or a nursing home or something. Is that what you want? You're a danger to society. They can do that if they want. Your family might have some legal problems because they should have done it a long time ago. You got a criminal case. You better wake up. You're the one committing the crime. I moved twice to not have to deal with you at all. I don't care what you think. It is like a kindergartner, a 2-year-old trying to tell a college kid or a grown-up how to drive every time you open your mouth. It's irritating. It's just fucking irritating. I don't care what you think. I don't want to hear it. I said shut the hell up and don't bother me again. So, when you guys get told on and everything and I find out stuff like she's not going to sign that apology Charles wrote up, stay in jail or sign the, I'm going to coerce you. Coercion is a crime. Coercion is a crime. Coercion is a crime. You don't get to do that. You're not getting away with it this time. I said no. You're not getting away with it this time. I said no. I'm repeating myself over and over and over and over and over. We've talked about the false arrest a gazillion times in the past 6 years. You threatened it right after the first one. That's what the harassment email is, dumbass. You guys need to keep up. I'm tired of repeating it. Keep up. It's been said. You know what? People have to say stuff to me once. We remember every time you planned it, every time you threatened it. We got files on these things, Mr. Perry and Mr. Robertson. How many? Like, I don't know, like 75 of Richard talking about getting the ringtone. Who has him? Richard? All I said is, leave me the fuck alone. Go be normal. Go be normal. Charles, I don't care what you think. Mr. Perry, I don't want to hear what you think. I don't care. Mr. Perry, I don't care what you think. I don't want to hear it. I said get off me and shut up and go away. Mr. Perry, the more you contact me, the more you get told on. You know why? Because I told you not to contact me. I don't like it. Shut up, dumbass. You're dummy. You're a stupid. I've been thinking I'm the one catching your crime. Nobody's done what I've done. Remember who it is you're talking to. Remember who it is you're talking to. Stop embarrassing yourself like that. Listen, don't contact me again. Don't do it. I don't want to hear it. Mark, write it down for him because he can't remember. We have to say the same thing over and over. You guys got caught on this already. You got caught on it again tonight because when you contact me, when you cause a problem or a hardship or a loss for me, when you hack my phone and fuck with my food delivery apps and find out where I am, have your buddy call in and order something and use his camera or a lie about getting I didn't get the delivery. Any kind of problem you cause for me at all, 1 minute of my time, 1 penny of my dollar, we get more of these because you pissed everybody off. Get a life, go be normal, and get out of mine, okay? We're tired of repeating the same thing over and over and over and over. Get yourself some help.